In Days of Our Lives, the emotional storm surrounding Jennifer Horton, Chad DiMera, and young Thomas DiMera reaches a heartbreaking breaking point when Jennifer loses control in her desperate attempt to hold on to her family, while Chad's world shatters as his son is taken away, possibly for good. The episode begins in the Horton living room, where Jennifer is pacing anxiously. The once calm and loving matriarch is now shaken, overwhelmed by grief, guilt, and fear of losing yet another piece of her family. Since Abigail's death, she's tried to hold the pieces together, but Thomas's emotional struggles have made things worse. The young boy has been having nightmares, outbursts, and moments of confusion, and Jennifer blames herself for not being able to protect him, or her late daughter. Tensions rise when a social worker arrives with Thomas's guardianship papers, following concerns about his emotional stability and Chad's growing belief that Thomas needs a fresh start away from Salem. Jennifer is horrified when she learns Chad is seriously considering sending Thomas away to live with relatives overseas, believing distance might help the boy heal. To Jennifer, this feels like losing Abigail all over again. Jennifer tries to reason with Chad, her voice breaking as she reminds him that family should never be torn apart. But Chad, holding back tears, insists that he's only doing what's best for his son, not what's easy. He tells her that every time Thomas walks into the Horton house, he's reminded of Abigail's laughter, her presence, and the painful reality that she's gone. Chad confesses that he can't keep living in that loop of pain, and he doesn't want Thomas to grow up defined by loss. The argument escalates when Jennifer, her emotions spiraling out of control, grabs Thomas's arm and refuses to let him go. Her desperation frightens both Chad and Thomas, who pleads for everyone to stop fighting. The moment is raw and heartbreaking. A grandmother unable to face losing another piece of her daughter's legacy, and a father breaking apart as he realizes that every choice he makes hurts someone he loves. When the social worker steps in, Jennifer lashes out, accusing Chad of betrayal and of turning his back on Abigail's memory. Chad, devastated, tells her that he's doing this because of Abigail, because she'd want Thomas to have peace, not constant reminders of her death. His words pierce Jennifer deeply, but her grief blinds her from reason. Eventually, with tears streaming down her face, Jennifer lets go of Thomas's hand. Chad, holding his trembling son, promises Jennifer that he'll always keep her in Thomas's life, but right now, he has to protect his boy from the emotional chaos consuming their family. As Chad and Thomas leave the house, Jennifer collapses onto the couch, clutching a photo of Abigail and sobbing uncontrollably. Her breakdown is a mix of heartbreak and helplessness, as she whispers that she's lost everything: her daughter, her peace, and now her grandson. The final scene shows Chad at the Salem airport with Thomas. The boy clings to his father, scared but trusting, while Chad looks back toward the city skyline. His eyes fill with tears as he realizes that by protecting his son, he's shattering what's left of his own heart. The camera lingers on his face as he whispers, "Goodbye, Salem, goodbye, Mom," before turning away, holding Thomas close. The episode ends in silence, the emotional weight heavy, a family broken by tragedy, love, and the impossible choices grief forces them to make.